Guys, and welcome to another video of Space Engineers. This is another quick tutorial. This is more of a concept than a tutorial, guys, with lifts. Now lifts work good if they're on one piston, but if you got more than one they bounce about like hell. So I've come up with this idea. That's actually two pistons going to take me up there. I'm going to press the button and it's going to go. Now it still bounces a little bit, and I think that's just a bit of a flaw with the game at the moment. But it seems to work. Now I'm currently got this set as single player, so I don't know if you're playing multiplayer on a hosted server, it's going to mess about. But you'll see it in a minute. Or has it done it already? It's done it already. There you go. It has a little pause. Right, I'll show you. I've put that pause in there intentionally, but it pauses and then the second piston kicks in. So how have I done it? You know, we've got two pistons working, and one goes and then another one goes. It's very clever, and it takes you up to the top floor. Now there are little things. As I say, this is a quick concept of mine. It's taken me a couple of minutes to put this together, and I'd like to hear your comments on. I'm going to show you how it works, by the way, but I'd like to see your comments on how you would get it to stop at the other floor without messing up the overall thing. Because at the moment I've got two pistons and I've just got a couple of timer blocks set, so that when you press the button, timer block 1 kicks in, reverses the piston number 1, takes it up the first part, then it triggers timer block number 2, which has I think about a 20 odd second delay on it before it then triggers the second piston to go up. Now the problem is if you had another button set just to trigger one piston, it's going to put it at the wrong floor. So if you hit that one to take you up 1 and then hit the other one, it's going to reverse the first piston back down. But I'm sure with a little bit of clever, ingenious messing around with how you use the pistons, you can get it to work. But I'll let you guys work that out, and if you can work it out, let me know how you did it, and then we'll update this video. But basically, what we've got is no delay on here. The setup on this one is basically reverse piston number 1, fire off block number 2, timer block number 2, and then it goes to timer block number 2, which has, sorry, let me go back one square, it has a 20-second delay, so it doesn't do anything for 20 seconds, which is because the other piston's still moving. It then moves the second piston and then turns off this block, basically. So it's very clever. It's very clever, but it made it a bit more stable. So if we go, let's just go into that trigger now. So that's the first piston going, look, and it's going up. I wish we had a way of setting, we could do with another action key, so that you could set the motion of it as positive or negative, rather than just reverse. Because you see the little delay and then the second piston kicks in, because then we could get this to work better. We could go up to the first floor and you can then have a button to say go to the second floor. Now they have announced in the last patch, or in a little while ago, this last week, that scripting is coming, so you may be able to script it with a little bit of clever programming to say that if you're at floor number 1 and pistons up at XYZ coordinates, then only go to timer number 2. So that could be an option. We'll have to wait and see what they bring out. But yeah, it's fairly straightforward. So again, just I'm going to trigger that now, reverse the action, and it will lower the top piston and then lower that piston. It works fairly well. I like that. And obviously we've got our doors that were in the previous video. It's just a nice little lift. Now you can make these lifts do all sorts. Now I'm just going to quickly show you how you get a flat surface on there. Basically you put a piston down and then you put normal blocks down first. So we're going to make this one a bit bigger. We'll make this one a bit bigger. Oh, ignore those. There we go. So that's a bit bigger, and then what you do is you skirt around the outside with these so that the collision boxes don't hit anything. Da-da-da. And you do end up with a bit of a lip, but to be honest, I don't mind that. I really don't mind that. I think that looks alright. fact, what you can do is colour. Don't worry about that. Colour it in. That looks even better. Look. There you go. Right. And we'll colour these black. Why not? And therefore you can see your block. Now we could have a little bit of a play with this one while we're doing this, because what we could do, we'll have a bit of a thing here, and let's put a sensor up. Let's have a play. Right, we're gonna go turn on. Now I haven't tested this. This could go wrong. But what we're going to do is we're going to have a play with our sensors. I'm going to put down a switch as well. Or am I? No. Actually, I can just put down one of those. Just so I've got a control panel. So I can see the field. Alright, sensor 4. So right extent, let's take these up to 10. That'll do. I don't mind that it's going off, it's more this front one that I want to get right. So top can come down, front, bring that. So we want to bring it forward a bit more. Click on the right part. So front, let's bring that to 15. We'll just keep playing until we get the field about right. Probably each block is 2.5 meters, by the way, guys, supposedly. So if we go 17.5, that hopefully will take us. Turn the thing off right. It's interesting because it's not picking us up as being in the field until we get to there. That's a bit strange. Okay, well, we'll have a play with that. They're quite good. Right, sensor 4, top. So let's move the bottom one down in case it's that. Look, we're getting halfway through a field. Something not right here, Keen. Not being funny. So you do have to have a play with these because that bounding box does not equate always to the right one. So technically we got 5 blocks there, 6, 7. I must need to upgrade that what's his name. Right, 7. That should be 17.5, and it's not. I'm at 20 and it's still not picking it up, which is very strange. You know, I'm getting there. That will do for now. It's something Keen needs to work on because I don't think these fields work quite right. Right. So piston 6 lift. We'll call it main lift, just to have a little play. Lift up, lift down. Need 2 groups, remember, for sensors. Set up actions. Lift up, reverse, lift down, reverse. So there you go. Right, you should now ignore the fact this. I'm going to turn that off actually, because that bounding box does not work. That's showing on HUD There's something not quite right there. Keen need to have a play. They'll probably be fixed in the next patch, to be fair to them. But if you come in, bang, there you go. We've got it set now, so a lift automatically goes. So you could use that as a trap, or you could set it so that when a ship comes and lands on it, you could have it move. Now you could have it so that you land on it, it delayed by 20-30 seconds, and then the ship moves, or you could delay it by a minute. It's now, funnily enough, what that's doing, that's quite interesting. Sensor 4. I didn't change the top one, so we're coming out of the field. I'm just going to put that up to 50. Because that basically was going in and out of the field, which is while it was hitting reverse. But there you go, there's your lifts, that's how they work. But effectively, if you put a timer block and a sensor in conjunction, you could set the sensor to hit the timing block, and the timing block would then run for, say, 30 seconds or a minute, and then trigger the pistons. So you could have it where you land a ship, and I am going to set this up on my world, guys. I'm going to have it so that we land a ship on a platform like that. It's then going to go down and close behind. Now the trick is to how you redeploy it. We need to have a bit of a think on that. Probably going to be a bit tricky to do that, but again, when the scripting comes in, it should work. But there you go. I'm not going to fall down there because we get stuck. Oh no, we won't. Yes, we will. We'd get stuck in a pit. Kind of. Right. I am going to, because this is bugging me, guys. This is bugging me. I am going to quickly shove another one of those down over here so we don't keep running out of field. But there you go. I hope you've liked that. Again, another short and sweet video on the sort of tutorial aspect on how to set sensors with lifts, how to make a lift go up 2 floors in one go without having the pistons both fire off using timing blocks. Have a play, see what you can come up with. I only want to give you ideas. I don't want to give you the complete solution all the time. If you want the complete solution, come and watch me on Twitch, and we're talk about it as we do things live, and it will all be good in the end. So guys, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to, more importantly, share it out so I can get more subscribers and more followers on Twitch and stuff. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, very important, because I'm doing lots of videos. We'll get some new games coming up soon, where I will be streaming them live, and I will be doing YouTube series on them. So definitely follow me, subscribe to me YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitch if you want to come and see me do stuff live. We play various games, mostly at the moment Space Engineers and Euro Truck, but we do throw in other games like Prison Architect, all sorts of games. A bit of multiplayer on Euro Truck we've done recently, although I didn't really like that myself. I ought to do a video on that, but yeah, not keen on it. And other games, I've got a few games. Follow me on Twitter. Very important you guys follow me on Twitter, because that's where I tweet out new videos that go live on YouTube. I tweet out when I go live on Twitch, and when I post screenshots up to Facebook. So follow me on there. I also follow a lot of devs and publishers and stuff, and if I see stuff interesting, I'll retweet it. So, you know, if you're not following them, I might be, and I might find some interesting stuff, and you know, other people might tweet me stuff, and then I'll tweet it on. So worth following me on Twitter. Very, very important platform. So guys, I hope you liked the video. Hit like if you do. Feel free to comment. I will try and reply to any comments. But until the next time, it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.